y'all, welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see, we have a new planner sitting out in front of you, and I am so sorry about the fact that I have been gone for so long, but things have been crazy. I know I took about, I think it was like 2 months off. I started posting at the beginning of November and just never posted again, but you heard all about that in my last video. So in this video, you are going to get to see a flip through of my setup for, this is my new A5 planner that I'll be using this year, and we're just gonna get going. So this is a Mo Term cover in the A5, in case you were wondering. What I love about Mo Term covers is all of the pockets that you get. You get so many pockets. So let me zoom you in just a wee bit. Okay, there we go. In the Mo Term covers, you have a side pocket here. You have a ton of card pockets. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card pockets. This one is pretty deep. Then you have another side pocket here and another side pocket. And then in the very back, you have one little flap and then a pocket, and then the pocket to put your planner in. I only slide it into the back because I like to see my cover. And then you have a giant pocket in the back for whatever. So this is the Mo Term cover I picked up for this current year because my planner was pink and I didn't. Well, this is the one I used for 2025, and I loved this planner, but I just didn't like, I mean, they go together. I just wasn't in love with it. So I decided to go with the black one this year. The other option I had was my pink one, and I didn't like the pinks together. So this is the one I used in 2024, so with my 2024 planner. So I got a new one. Okay, so in this outside pocket, I do have my Coffee Monsters Co. reusable sticker book. This is all of my kits, my leftovers from her 2025 collection. And then in the very back, I do have leftovers from some Planner Kate items back here. So that is what I have slipped in here. And then in this little pocket, I do have the Pikachu card, just because I absolutely love Pikachu. And I just love that little holographic look to it. Over here in the pockets, I do have a clip. This is an Ollie clip, clipping some pictures of my daughter. I have this little penguin from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have some journaling, some cards that I've gotten from, I think they're actually both from Hello Petite Paper, I'm pretty sure. This one, God, I cannot remember where I got Muffin from. I cannot remember where I got Muffin from. But Muffin is my favorite Bluey character. Bluey reminds me of my daughter, so I have it in here. This is one of my favorite episodes from Bluey. It is the Unicorn one, and I have that in here. Actually, this is supposed to be like sort of holding the gum. This is from, oh my gosh, I cannot think of her name. I will try and put her somewhere on the screen because for the life of me, I cannot remember what her name is. I have some Peach Palm little transparent Post-its right here. And then I have a notepad from the Coffee Monsters Co. as well. So, and it fits in there really nicely. This is the Journey Planner for 2026. I am trying the Journey Planner. I'm just really excited about this change, and I hope it's really good. And then back here, I just have a card from Squirrel Pens Co. The pen loop, I do have my pen that I've been using for the setups and stuff, so that is here. It is, in case you're interested, a Sarasa Dry in the 0.5. I love it. I got a pack of them from JetPens. So, okay. Looking into the planner. So, I do have my tabs all set up, and I used a variety of tabs. Hang on. I used 2 different, so sorry about that if you heard that. 2 different shops. I used Stickers and Doodles, and then I used the Coffee Monsters Co. And the Sticker and Doodles, they come, it's a printable shop. And they come with 2 on a page, and I just use the white ones. She has a ton of different options in her shop. And then the Coffee Monsters Co. I used these, so that is what I picked up. And then I did use one, because I absolutely love these, and I will use one of these in my planner every year, of these Josephina bow tabs, the bow tabs. I love these. They're in holographic. They're absolutely gorgeous. I think I used the purple one. Yeah, I used the purple one because it's my daughter's favorite color, and you'll see why. This, I got this paper from Hobby Lobby. I used this whole like beautiful like bow pack that they had. This was not in the pack, it was individual. And then I bought this big journaling pack. Oh, this bow was in the pack that I bought. This one, okay, this goes with the pack. It just wasn't in the pack that I bought, if that makes any sense. This bow was in the pack. It was like a pack of, let me see if I can, I think I have it right here, hang on. Okay, so this was it's the Paper Studio. It's from the Paper Studio, and I don't remember what it was called. But this is the bows that came in the pack. You have different options, and here's like all the designs. This is the one that I used for this one. I don't see, this came in the pack too. I don't think I used maybe one of these. Yeah, it doesn't have a name on any of these. These are the stickers, like it came with some stickers. But it had like paper, it had all those, it had some letters that you'll see that I use later on. And that's kind of like the theme that I used for this whole setup was I just based everything off of that. And yeah, so I just thought I thought it was so pretty. And I love that bows are in now because bows, I love bows and I've always loved bows. And I'm so glad that they are like an it thing now. Okay, moving on. So this 2026 that you see, I got out of a like bullet journaling pack that I bought from Crafty Digital Soul. I'll have it linked down below. But I downloaded the pack and then I did the colorway on my computer before I printed it. I tried like the whole like where I colored it, but I didn't like the colors. So this paper pack is on Sweet Shop Designs. I'm going to put a picture of my daughter at the end of pre-K and at the beginning of kindergarten because those will all be in 2026. This is from the actual Facebook group from Coffee Monsters Co. And I just put a swatch of some of my favorite washi from Simply Gilded, and then put the 2026 letters from it's actually, I have it right here. It is really old. They don't even have this anymore, but it's the old alphabet thing from Happy Planner. This was in 2016. This is in that one. So they don't have that pack anymore. They've come out with different alphabet ones, but that's the one I have. That's what I'm using. And then I do have my Midori clips right here at the top, so you can see. I love using the Midori clips because they're easy to move around. This one will stay. So my first flip is my mood board for the year with my word of the year, and then I have a bill tracker. I was putting my bills in my monthly, but I hated moving them from month to month, and I was like, you know what, slap on a bill tracker. This is from that same pack that this is from that same person. And I just put some of that paper from that pack down, and then I put some stickers here on both sides, and voila, I printed this on my sticker paper and stuck it down. And I'm just going to keep track of my bills here. I have the bill when it's due. These are the ones that I know of. Like there's some that I don't know. Like I know we pay for Hulu, but that comes out of my husband's card automatically. Like these are ones that I am responsible for paying, or that I am responsible for like keeping up with. So I have that, the ones that are automatic pay, and then I'll check it off when it comes out. This is the sort of where not really my next tab, but this is where the glasses tab is, and this is just my goals for the year. I kind of liked how she had it. Okay, I loved my goals from last year, the way that she had it. I'm going to be straight off, y'all. My clear cover is no longer on this thing, but okay, so the goals. This was too much for my brain to handle, like breaking it down into 1 year, half a year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. This, I could think, okay, what are the months in the first quarter? What do I want to accomplish in that time? And this was a lot easier for my brain. She has spots for 10. I just did spots for 5, and that was it. And then flipping to the next one is your quarterly breakdown. Now that is in this planner, and I'm going to keep it the exact same. So you have your big spot at the top, and then you have your sections down below for each month. So quarter one, you have January, February, March. Your top priorities for that first quarter is here, and then you can break down your goals for that specific month in the spot. So that is what I have. I use a dot marker here to do the dots, and then I just drew in those squares. But that is what I have here, and it's similar to what I was doing here. I'm not going to change this, it's just pretty much going to stay the same. And then so that's where my first flip is, because I want to, or my second flip is because I want to constantly be looking back at this, making sure I'm checking in. And then it goes to this page. I don't have a flip to this because I'll just turn here. I'm using this the exact same way that I used this one. So let's see if I can get this both. Okay, so I have my stats that I keep track of up top. So that's what I had here. And then here I'm going to write the videos. And then when I filmed, edit, upload, and I did the thumbnail and description goes here. And then down below, just what I need to buy for that month. So this is basically for my memory keeper, my daughter's, whatever, if I'm buying printables or whatnot. So that is what I'm doing this page for. This is not changing. I love this page. It's staying the same. It works really well for me. And then okay, this I love. I already wrote in the things that I want to keep track of. This is all based off like either things that I just want to know or my goals for the month. So a lot of the ones down here are my goals for the month. And then a lot of these up here are just like things that I want to keep track of and want to know. And of course I have my little flip there. You get one for the whole month and then you go to the next month here. And then down here I have like little keys for things. So, and then the next flip takes you to your meal planner, which I love. I love this. I'm just not using it in the sense that you should, I guess. I don't know. But I am going to be using it for something different. I do have my daily memories are going to go in the first 3. So I'm just going to come in here every day and I'm going to write down what happened that day. And then I'm going to put the highlight for the day here. And then down here is where I'm going to track dinner. I don't track my breakfast. I don't track my snacks. I don't track my lunch. I don't do that. I probably should, but I don't. And then I will keep track of like the water. I don't mind that. And I will keep track of if I walked that day or not down here. That's fine. And then I love this grocery list spot. So I definitely will use this because I use it now in my planner. So I've just been doing it on, let's see if I can find, okay. I've just been doing it like on the side. So I just keep track of anything that I think of that I need to keep track of. If I'm in the kitchen, we have like a thing on our fridge that I can just write it down, but if I'm not in the kitchen, I need to know. Okay, and then the next one is so I have the bookmark to this page because I'm not necessarily going to go to this all the time. This is just my core memory. So this is for December of this year of 2025, and I don't need to use it. So I just added some deco from that kit that I got, and then I put core memories for 2026. So if we do something that I'm like, oh, I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life, I'm going to put it here. It's based off like that Disney movie, with the emotions. Riley has like, Riley is the main character. I cannot think of, it's got anger, it's got sadness, it's got joy, it's got all of them, but that's basically what this is based off of, is those core memories that build you into the person that you are. This is where I'm going to put those core memories. Okay, my next flip is to my monthly. I have a Coffee Monsters Co. I placed a Coffee Monsters Co. order. And this is what that's what I'm going to use to set it up. But in the end, it'll basically look like this. It'll have all of my pre-plans. I'm still going to do to-dos on the side. I'm still going to do what I'm waiting on. And so this is a little different, actually. So I did have to change this just a wee bit because of the fact that I don't have a spot to mark my kits like in the beginning like I did. Okay. I'm still going to do my to-dos. I'm going to do my book, which I was doing. I have my book at the very bottom. I'm still going to have my monthly to-dos, anything I need to get done that month. Over here, I'm going to chart kits. So I'm going to write down like week 1, the kit I'm using. Orders is for my memory keeper. Any orders is similar to what I'm doing here, or orders that I'm waiting on. So, and then the next little flap is here. I'm using the bookmark because I'm not going to go to this all the time, just when I accomplish one of these. These are my book challenges for the year. So I'm going to try the ABC challenge. I don't actually read 26 books in a year. That's just it. So I probably will not accomplish this challenge. I just want to see how far I can get. I'm going to do the rainbow challenge. It's based off the cover. And then I'm going to try and see if I can broaden my horizons when it comes to reading and try something other than just fiction and romance. And mystery. Those are my thriller ones. Oh, love those. So these books are from that pack that I got, the bullet journal pack, and then this I just all wrote in. And then these are from a sticker sheet from the Sticky Club. I cannot remember who the artist is. I'll try and leave it on the screen for you guys. Okay, the next flap is my weeklies. Not changing to how I'm doing them now. They're staying pretty much the same. So this is this past week that I just had. I like to put in my to-dos, any to-dos that I have for the day, and mark them off. And then this part will be different because I won't be tracking what I'm eating here anymore. It'll be going into my, dinner area. But a lot of this stuff is staying the same. I'm still going to have a to-do list on the side, but I'm going to have to change it for just YouTube. I don't need the part for food anymore, groceries anymore, because I'm gonna move that somewhere else. And then this is just gonna stay the same. Anything, my pre-plan is going here basically, and any to-dos that I have for that day will go here. So that is what this is. It's not changing. It's not going anywhere. This is still gonna stay the same. My next and my last section, not last, I have the notes pages in the back, is this daily section. So this page is going to be similar to what Nikki Plus 3 did, and I'm going to do a mood board here. I already have all my stuff pre-planned for the mood board right here, and that is my next goal, is to get that done. So this page is, I'm going to do something sort of different. I'm testing it out in this planner now, but I just want to have it just a strict journaling page, or whatever I need it for. Like, it doesn't even have to be journaling, but I'm gonna have this place for the prompt because I like to do that. I don't think Coffee Imposters Co. Helen of Coffee Imposters Co. is doing her prompts this year, so I need to figure something else out for that. But then I want to have like the journaling, just a spot to sit down and journal, and still put in my pictures as well. Hang on. So let's see if I can show you. See if I can find a picture. That's missing one. Oh, so here's some pictures from like Madison's first day of school. So like, that's what I'm talking about. I still want to have spots of journaling. And then I liked like this right here where we did like, I wrote down like the scores for things. I also, there's something else that I did back here. We hosted Thanksgiving. I would have liked to write down the menu. Like, I want to do different things than what I've just always done. So no, not there. There was one day, oh, it was in October. I think it was in October. Might not have been. Nope, I don't think it was. I thought it was here. No, it was just YouTube. Anyway, so there's like days that I've, oh, right here. Like, I wrote different things that we did that day. Like, I made a little list. Like, just things like that. Things that I need to like plan for. Oh, there was right here. Stocking. I needed a spot to like plan out like what I needed to get for stockings. And then this was my little section that I did for that. Just things like that. Like, I just want to make it more of like whatever I need for the day. So yeah, but that is what this is. And then the last section I have in here is the notes. This is what's going to stay here, so I know what page to go to. It's just my pencil board. This is from Sterling Ink from this past year, and I'm just going to continue using it. Okay, in the very back, so way back here, I have one more tab. I have all my notes pages. So this page, I have all of these highlighters pulled and ready to go. I'm using the mild liners for this, and I have them color coded. Any time that I post on my planner Instagram, I'm going to highlight what I actually posted. So, and then here I have a book tracker for the year. When did I last, like, you know, those important things that you need to know. And then I have planned out like what I want to go up each day for the year. So like the first Monday of every month for YouTube, I'm going to post a monthly setup. So that's kind of how this is going to work. So, okay. And then I have bucket lists, so I have a winter. These came from that pack as well. So a lot of these things came from that pack. This did not. This came from a different shop. And I don't remember what that shop was. Oh, hang on. It was, I'm trying to pull it up, but it's not working. But this, she did not have this in the pack. I think she's updated it since then, so I think it is in there now. But Faith and Flourish is where I got this from. But these are all from, and then I wanted to do these seasonally, so that's why these don't look the same as the rest, because I wanted to, they don't match this theme with like the bows and the, you know, all that pretty stuff, but I wanted to go seasonally. So I have a winter bucket list, a spring, a summer, and a autumn. And then this is from that pack that I bought that I told you. This I'm going to do for my mood board. Like, I'm going to put a little like example of what I did for the mood board here for each month, because I'm going to do that on every page. This is in the pack, but it's not called monthly themes. It's called something else. So I just took the title off and I changed the name. And this is where that bow tab is.
Oh great, bow tab.
This is where that bow tab is, and I'm just going to do, oh, I don't have it. Oh yes I do. No I don't. I'm going to put like a picture of my daughter each month so I can see like how she grows throughout the year. And then I'll put like the month under it. This is a spot for YouTube videos. This is a spot of like things that I have on my wish list that I would love to get. So that's there. A declutter challenge. My goal is to try and get many things decluttered in my house. I have a lot of things that I want to declutter and get rid of. And then this is movie trackers. It might be, I don't know if I'm going to use it as like movies that I really want to watch or movies that we watch. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. And then I have the marker suggestions from Coffee Monsters Co. and then some stickers from her as well. And here I did a washi scraps in the back of this planner and I really liked it. I just put all the scraps of things that I used, and I'm going to continue that. And then at the very back I put a little sticker paper back here for where I can put stickers to take with me on the go. And that is it, guys. So this is how I have set up my planner for this coming up year, and I'm so excited. I am in love with this planner and I cannot wait to use it. So I hope you're excited to see this, because this is the one I'm going to be planning in every single week and you're going to get a video for every single week. So I hope you're excited to see it. Bye y'all.